Hello fellow YouTubers, CemetaryGamer here, back again on my channel with another video. And this is another pickups video. Just thought I'd show you some pickups I've got over time. Some movies, some games, and of course, now some laserdisc. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? First of all, we'll start with the games, just a few games I've gotten. First one we got. Wife actually picked this one up for me. Been wanting to get this for quite a while now since it came out. That is the Mass Effect trilogy. Got this for the Xbox 360. I was actually surprised how cheap she found this. Kind of funny story. I've started the first Mass Effect a couple of times, but I've never actually finished it. So I'm really looking forward to getting back into this and playing this game again and finally finishing it. Next of all we got. This game was actually recommended to me by a good friend and fellow YouTuber, Bufferkid, that is 007 Legends for the PlayStation 3. I will say right off the bat, this isn't as bad as what everybody says it is. It's actually a pretty decent game. It does have some pretty major flaws in it, but for a good bargain title or budget title, whatever you want to call it, it's definitely worth a pickup. Bond fans will enjoy it. Okay, next up we got DVD. We got War Games. Still one of my favorite movies. Just love this movie ever since I was a kid. I do own this on Laserdisc, and I was surprised I didn't own it on any other format. So when I got it cheap, I'm like, oh hell yeah. Next of all we got a few random VHS. First of all, we got Hercules, Tarzan, and Beauty and the Beast. Case on this one and cover art's a bit beat up, but I'm not really going to complain. I got this dirt cheap. Next, let's move into the Laserdisc. Laserdisc. Oh, I love the format. First of all, we got kind of a movie I've been kind of debating whether or not if I want to get this for quite a while now, but I found this at a real good price. And I always told myself if I do get this, I want to get this one with the original cover art, and that is Walt Disney's The Little Mermaid. Real cool to have this on Laserdisc. Really not a big fan of this movie, but still a good piece to have for the collection. Next one we got. This is a movie I don't care for, but my wife really loves this movie, so when I told her they had this pretty cheap on Laserdisc, she's like, oh, grab it for me. That is Crybaby with Johnny Depp. Next of all we got Boys in the Hood. I was real surprised I found this one pretty cheap. This is Criterion Edition, number 150, I believe. And this was made by the good people at DADC USA. No, I'm just kidding. Those bastards, they made terrible prints of movies. But that's a different story for a different day. But still, nonetheless, a good piece to have for the collection. Next, what we got. Now, this is absolutely one of my favorite movies from growing up as a kid. I still love this movie to this day, and I've been after this movie for quite a while, but could never find one in decent condition until now. That is Dick Tracy. I do own this on VHS and DVD as well, so I'm real excited to have this on Laserdisc now. Really awesome. Next of all we got. Now an all-time classic for me growing up is Problem Child. Still funny ass movie from the 90s. John Ritter, this movie just still makes me laugh my ass off. And of course you can't have Problem Child without Problem Child 2. Still another funny ass movie. Just real excited to be adding some more Laserdiscs to the collection. I also did pick up a few games on Steam. I picked up Dungeons and Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. Really cool game. If you haven't checked it out, I definitely recommend it. Also, just recently picked up Bully Scholarship Edition. I originally owned that game on the PlayStation 2, but I got it on Steam on a sale, dirt cheap, so I'm like, oh hell yeah. Because I didn't have my PS2 copy anymore. And I also picked up Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed off of Steam. So that concludes it for this pickups video. As always, until next video, peace.